Hi, my name is Harris Redgrove and welcome to my tutorial on the rule of thirds. Now look at any standard interview you've watched and what do you notice? Everyone is framed in more or less the same position. In fact, you can even take this into drama pieces. Look, everyone is framed exactly the same. Why is this? Well, this is what is known as the rule of thirds. This being that all screens can be split up into thirds, like so. In general, the main focus of your frame should be placed along one of these lines. In a person shot, like this one of my beautiful mug, it is common practice to place the subject's eyes along the top line, with the eyes intersected by one of the vertical lines. This is due to the fact that when a person looks at an image, they are automatically drawn to this area of the frame. Another key detail for shots like this is looking space. Notice how I'm sat to the right of frame whilst looking across to the left of camera. This whole space here is looking space, and looks a lot more natural than if we were to be looking in the other direction, like this. Do you see how strange that looks? The framing, I mean, not me. As I don't have anywhere to look, it looks and feels very uncomfortable. Another benefit to having lots of looking space is that it can be filled with objects or scenery relating to the interview. Take this interview from a short documentary I recently filmed about a local track cyclist called Tom Rotherham. In the background of the looking space is the track where Tom races. This makes the frame a lot more interesting whilst also adding to the interview. I shot this video against the blind whilst the sun was shining through it early in the morning to try and create a cool lighting effect. It didn't work, but would have created a more interesting looking space. In conclusion, the rule of thirds is when you frame your subject to line up with the grid lines, with the eyes at the point of intersect. Depending on where the subject is looking, either set them to the left or right of frame to give them looking space, and try to fill that looking space with something interesting that relates to the interview. Although very simple, the rule of thirds is a vital skill to get right in order for your shots to look more than amateur. I've been Harris Redgrove, thanks for watching. However, the rule isn't really a rule, more like guidelines. It can be played around with to create different effects to imply different emotions or moods within a scene. Remember, within the world of film and TV, there aren't really any rules as such.
The code is more what you'd call guidelines than actual rules.